The second leg, after about a 10-day vacation, was all over California, Arizona, Nevada. And then we had, I guess, about a week off or something, and we came out again, and we'll be all over the Midwest here in the East, and it'll be 5 weeks.
So you're on the East Coast run now?
Right now, and but we'll, in a few days, on the 16th, I think, or is it the 17th, we fly out to, I don't know, Ohio or Nebraska or something, I don't know, without looking at the
Do you go home once in a while?
Well,
I see you at home one time,
in between the legs, we would go home, yeah.
Just the questions we've asked you before on the radio, but you want to say a little bit about the writers of your hits, Jim Glazer and Jimmy Payne?
Well, I don't know much about the guys.
Right.
You know, I know they were good, they were talented, they were artists, singers, songwriters. Jim Glazer and Jim Payne, I think, were both in a group called Tom, Paul, and the Glazer Brothers.
Right.
And they were a Nashville-based country group and wrote that song, and it was very country sounding when they did it. Jerry Fuller, our producer, heard the song and said, I know that's a hit song, we just need to make it a pop
So he wrote
song.
Woman, Woman, and how long did it take before the next hit came out? Who wrote that?
The next hit was
Girl.
written by Jerry Fuller. That was Young Girl.
Right.
So let's see, Woman, Woman started up on the charts in December of '67. I think that Young Girl started onto the charts in February of '68.
That hit number one, Cashbox.
Yeah.
There was
but
two, Billboard, it didn't.
It didn't, because Bobby Goldsboro's Honey kept us out of number one. But we stayed on the top of the charts for quite a while.
In Europe?
Europe, Woman Woman was a hit, Young Girl, and Lady Willpower, I think. Actually, Young Girl was a hit twice over in England. So I'm known over there. In fact, I'm going over this September to UK to do about a 5-week tour of England, Scotland, and Wales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Over You hit 5, the Cashbox here, and Don't Give In to Him 15. Did they do like that as well in Europe, or did they do?
No, I don't think so. I think they know them over there from the years of listening to the albums, but Over You and Don't Give In to Him were not hits over there.
And how about the time difference between all those hits and This Girl Is a Woman now, 1969?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, it took a little longer for us to have that hit, but I found out recently from the guy, his name is Joel Diamond, and Joel is the one that brought us the song, This Girl Is a Woman Now. He knew the writers and was working with them.
What was
Victor
about that
Milrose and Alan Bernstein.
That 40-piece orchestra thing that they were supposed. What was the story behind that?
What was the story behind it?
Yeah. Was there that much of an orchestra for that song?
Somewhere between 30 and 40 pieces.
Okay.
They all had that many pieces, actually. Every one of them, Woman, Woman, Young Girl, This Girl Is a Woman Now, Over You, even Don't Give In to Him, I'm pretty sure, had a pretty good-sized orchestra. Because they all had strings and horns and,
Right.
you know, rhythm section and background singers and all that kind of stuff.
And anything new you have out?
Coming out soon. I did a duet. I started to tell you about this guy, Joel Diamond. He was the one that brought me This Girl Is a Woman Now.
Okay.
And he grabbed a gold record off his wall, and I looked at it and I said, "What's that?" And he said, "It's a gold record for This Girl Is a Woman Now." And I said, "You know what? I never got that. The record company never gave that to me." He says, "I'll get you one." So I will finally, after all these years, going on 50, get a gold record for This Girl Is a Woman Now. But Joel is married to Rebecca Holden. Do you know who Rebecca Holden is? If you look her up, you'll see that she was, among many things, the co-star of Knight Rider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she did very well in movies and television, and she's a beautiful lady, and she also is quite a singer. So Joel, her husband, who's been in the business many years and has 36 gold records of his own as producer, decided to do a duets album with Rebecca. And he's got Engelbert Humperdinck and Tommy James and Little Anthony and John Cicada and Jack Jones and a whole bunch of, known singers. So he called me up and said, I've got what I think is a hit song for Rebecca, and I'd like you to do it with her. So I recorded my part when we were on the second leg of the Happy Together tour. We were passing through Los Angeles. So I stopped at his studio, did my part, and I'm kind of waiting to hear what the end result is, but it's a great song. It's called Love is the Reason, so I think people will enjoy it.
Yeah, sounds. Speaking of gold records, when we had Tommy James on, and from the book he wrote, he said that he took him a long time to get his gold records. He actually had to go in the office, take them off the wall from his promoter. And that,
quite a story Tommy has, there's no doubt about that.
With the gold records. And Dave Brigatti from Joey D and the Starlights and Rascals sends his blessings.
Oh.
His gold records, when me and Jeff go to his house, we sit on the couch, we end up sitting on them because he don't care about them. They're all over the place.
Oh, okay.
Some people just, Larry Brown, a good friend of mine, who wrote Tiny Old Ribbon and a lot of songs for Tony Orlando. He's got gold records, right? Gold CDs, gold. He ran out of wall space. But do they give you the gold record for the single and then for the album?
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, this girl's a woman now. You never got the gold record.
I never
for
got
the
the
single.
gold record for the single. So I will soon have one, and I'll be proud to have it.
Have a great show tonight, Gary.
Thanks, Jim.
Talk to you soon.